What's up, everybody? We got a big project ahead of us today. The boss man here at Reshominator, Stephen Greer, is finally getting married with his soon-to-be wife, Katie. They've been together for a really long time, and they're getting married in Mexico. To show my appreciation to Steve, I bought a bunch of Air Force Ones for the groomsmen and bridesmaids. We're gonna be doing customs for every single one of them, including for Steve and Katie. It's gonna be a big surprise, and we have a lot of work ahead of us, so let's get started. Before I got started on this custom, I needed to meet with Katie and Steve for a quick design session. We reviewed the color palette for the wedding along with the elements that they wanted to add to the sneakers. We decided on some simple color blocking for the toe box and swoosh that will match their outfits, along with some laser engraving details on each pair. Before we get started, I'm gonna do the groom's and bride's pair on camera. The rest are gonna get done off camera. First, we're gonna take out the laces and insoles so we can get started laser engraving. All right, so we're here with Nick Wilson, the guy that does it all. We gotta do some laser engraving. For the guys pair, we're gonna laser engrave the date directly on the leather.
And for the women's pair, we're gonna laser engrave it right here under the rubber midsole.
You only get one shot at this, so let's make it right.
Now that we got to choosing the laser, it's time to start the engraving process. The laser is a versatile and powerful tool that can be used to create stunning designs on a variety of materials, including leather and rubber, as shown here with these Air Force Ones. With its precision and accuracy, the laser can produce intricate details time and time again. What do you think?
Dude, you killed it.
I know, that's what I do.
You always do, bro.
I know.
Get back to work, man.
All right.
This isn't really your job. Off to a good start. That by far is the hardest part about any custom because you only get one shot at it. Everything looks good, let's keep it moving. Next, we gotta do some prep work. We're gonna be prepping the swooshes on the men's pair and the toe box on the woman's pair. We're gonna keep this custom nice and simple because Steve and Katie is all about simplicity. This step is very important when it comes to painting leather. You gotta get that factory finish off using acetone and cotton balls. If you don't, that paint can crack or peel in the long run. Prep is done on the leather, we're ready to start painting. For the woman's shoe, we're gonna tape off everything but the laser engraving that we just did so we can paint inside of that using an airbrush. For the men's pair, we're gonna tape off everything but the swooshes. All right, we're all done with the taping. For the woman's shoe, we're gonna be painting the swooshes and the toe box. And for the men's shoe, just the swooshes. For both of these shoes, we're gonna be using colors from their wedding. For the men's shoe, we're gonna be using a tone that's very similar to the woman's, but this one has more of an olive tone. And for the woman's shoe, it's gonna be a nice creamy tone, both very similar to each other. For this, we're gonna be using the airbrush. Paint job is complete. Now to protect it, we gotta go outside and spray some Krylon Matte Finish. Paint is protected. Before we go back inside, let's take out the tape out here. Paint job is all done. I know it's simple, but they're gonna love it. Last detail we gotta do is add some charms to the laces. These are the original ones. We don't like these, so we're gonna be replacing them with these nice gold ones. For the men's pair, we get a nice Air Force One custom made. And for the women's pair, specifically Katie's, we're gonna be putting Mrs. Greer, her new last name. All right, guys, that's gonna bring us to an end on Steve and Katie's custom shoes for their wedding. The next time you'll see them, they're gonna be on their feet in the beach in Mexico. I love how these turned out. They're nice and simple and matches their wedding perfectly. Now, I only have 2 of the 11 pairs fully done, so I gotta get back to it. Steve and Katie, congratulations on your wedding.
Buenos dias. We're here in Cabo San Lucas for Steve and Katie's wedding. So excited for this moment.
Came down here for 5 or 6 days, hanging out in a small shack. It's got a little bit of water, celebrating Katie and Steve hanging out and becoming one and completing their family, honestly.
For lunch, we went to Bagatelle. We got to see Katie and Steve really open up and have a great time with their friends, family. The drinks were amazing. The food was absolutely delicious. And we were getting ready for our boat ride after that. The music was popping. Could not have been there with more incredible people. During Bagatelle, there was a gentleman walking down the beach with a couple iguanas. Akil ran down there to get some pictures with the iguana, and the guy put the iguanas on Akil's head. Good moments, things that you just don't see in America. Boat ride to chase the sunset was amazing. The music was going, the water was incredible blue color. Everybody was dancing and having so much fun. There were so many moments on there. I got to talk about Akil real quick. He's trying to dance and the boat was in some rougher waters and he's trying to move with it and each step was big. It was good to see. But the best part of it was just watching Steve and Katie look into each other's eyes and get all the pictures with the sunset and the incredible video opportunities that we all had the opportunity to take. Good time.
It's pretty spectacular being out there on the water with all those people hanging out and being able to do whatever we want on a private boat. We appreciate the hell out of you guys putting together such an amazing party for us. This has definitely been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for myself and my wife as well.
Finally here, November 5th, we're down here in Cabo. My man Steve, my brother, it's his wedding. This has been an incredible experience. We've got the craziest house. It's been years coming. So excited, so happy for them. We're all blessed to be here, closest friends and family. Like, let's go. We're celebrating love and my man and his new bride.
You know, Steve, I've known you since we were 5, 6 years old, and you've been nothing but a brother to me. And you've been somebody that has been family my whole life, and sometimes we did not see eye to eye, but I've always looked up to you. I want you to know how much I love you, and I love your family, and I'll always be here for you. So I'm congratulating you on this day. I think it's amazing. You picked such a beautiful wife, and you have such amazing friends, and it's a great occasion. So congratulations, brother.
Congratulations, Katie and Steve. See you on the Greer side.
I'm so happy you guys finally did this. So inspired, and I love you guys.
Do you have anything you want to say to your mommy and daddy?
No.
The best part of the whole entire trip for sure was spending the time that we did on the beach with our toes in the sand, in some chairs, watching the Greers become one. And we kind of figured it was a wedding party only thing to take the shoes off, and then I think all the guests kind of decided to take it into their own hands and do the same thing, because why would you not want to go put your feet in the sand at a wedding and listen to some crashing waves? I mean, the waves were so awesome that day, we at times couldn't hear the bows because the waves were so loud. By far the most amazing wedding I've been a part of, and can't say thank you enough to the Greers for putting together such an amazing event. They sent it way over the top for everybody and made sure everybody had a good time. Being down on the beach, watching one of my best friends and a mentor of mine finally get tied down was pretty spectacular in the sand, that's for sure.
Did it, Brad?
Yes, he did.
Woo! Like I did it, but he did it.
I made Katie wait 8 years or so, and I always told her good things come to those that wait. So, you know, it was actually my idea to just get a smaller house. I didn't want to have a huge wedding and invite a bunch of people that I got to pay for their food when, you know, I really don't have that many close friends anyway. So I wanted a smaller wedding. It's just really, it's a cool, again, intimate experience that you just get to hang with, you know, really close people in your life and bond with them during a special time of your life. And they're definitely memories that I'll never forget and I want to do again.
Broke bread for an hour and a half, told a bunch of stories, and then got on the dance floor and started dancing our asses off for a few hours till we shut it down and security had to kick us out. That's how we party, and I don't expect anything less out of the Greers.